Hey, I'm Josh Jackway here with the Exponential RV, and I'm here with
Caroline Miller.
And Caroline, why don't you tell us a little bit about this room that we're standing in?
Okay. This is a room in our student building. This is our Fuse building. It's for 6th grade through 12th grade. We have 2 services, one on Wednesday night and one on Friday night. Wednesday is specific to middle school and Friday is high school. And this room we're standing in is our lounge. Basically, it's open throughout the week and on service nights for kids to hang out, be able to have snacks and do their homework, all that fun stuff. And but basically, we use this room a lot for this concept, what we call the jump off, which is specific for first-time students, people or kids that come for the first time. How do we cater to them to make them want to come back, type thing. So we decided we'd do is kind of make them feel special and kind of important. So we blocked this room up for just them. They get a green wristband when they walk in saying they're first timers, and after the service they come in for pizza and Coke, and they get to hang out with the band, and they get to hang out with Brad, our student pastor, and it just automatically makes them feel loved and special from the get-go, which is really cool. It's worked out really well. We went from 8% retention rate to 50% retention rate, and so it's just a really cool concept. I think I covered all bases there. I don't know.
Yeah. One more thing. What you tell our viewers when your guys' high school meets, kind of what the motivation was for that?
Well, okay. We used to have one service on Wednesday, which is all of 6 through 12 on one time. We outgrew our auditorium, which made us have to go to 2 services. So now we're doing a high school service on Friday night. And
Friday night. Friday night.
Yeah, Friday night. So crazy after football games. And so we meet here like 9:30, depending on when the games get over and if they're away and all that. They have all those details. But the whole concept is go to the football game, hang out with the students, invite them to church afterwards, which is like a really different idea, obviously, in our culture today. But the main behind that was, okay, where do you regret the most decisions? What decisions do you regret the most in your high school career? Is usually on the weekends, like a Friday or Saturday night. And so we figured, okay, let's punch Satan in the face and have church service on a Friday night and kind of give them that option to come and worship Jesus, hear the gospel, instead of going and making dumb decisions that they regret 20 years down the road, whatever. So we had to bring that before our senior management team. We had to bring that before Perry and the leadership. And at first it was a really long meeting. This is a big risk. And, but Brad really felt the Lord leading him to do this and taking this risk. I think we've been in this for a month and a half, 2 months almost. And it's been awesome. Numbers are growing, and students are just catching on to this buzz. Like NewSpring Fuse is kind of a cool thing to do after games, and students are getting their lives changed, and it's really amazing to be a part of such a movement.
Cool. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Hey, Josh Jackway here with the Exponential RV. I'm here with
Caroline Miller.
And we are in NewSpring's office space. And what do you guys call this?
We call it Cuteville.
So we're going to go around. We're going to check out, maybe see who we run into, and just.
If we run into anyone, we'll see.
Yeah. All right.
We'll talk to these guys every day.
All right. Cool.
Hey guys. Y'all on video.
Oh, hey, what's going on? I'm Josh Jackway. I'm with the Exponential RV, which is this giant thing that looks like either Optimus Prime or the vehicle from Spaceballs, one or the other.
Yeah.
We're sitting out here in the parking lot. We're just traveling around and going to different churches. So why don't you tell our viewers, besides hanging out on Twitter, what exactly you guys do here?
Well, I am a volunteer for our web campus. So right now I'm doing just kind of some service prep stuff and hanging out with my boy Jonathan. Just waiting for some other volunteers to hang out. One of our service producers, so I just kind of make sure whatever's happening on the web is what's supposed to be happening.
And this is an interesting idea of doing church on the web. So maybe you could talk to us a little bit about what that looks like.
A lot of what that looks like is on the campus page, the web service. Basically, you've got the video and you've got options for web chat. So if people want to chat in and communicate with other viewers or volunteers or staff members or whoever's on, they can. But they also have the option just to watch the service if they want, if they think that's distracting. Some people do. So a lot of what I do is maybe like IT, tech help, if they're having computer issues, if video is not loading for them. And also a lot of what we do is just kind of create a worshipful atmosphere. Because being on the web, it's just kind of like the Wild West. Like everything just kind of goes how it wants to by nature. You've got 300 people that are in here viewing, and you can't really control those 300 people. You don't really know what's going to happen. sometimes people in there maybe, in there for the wrong motives, maybe maliciously and stuff. So we just try to mold and shape a worshipful atmosphere.
Awesome. And this is broadcast during which services?
Right now it is during, well, actually, here's Nick. Nick is our web service pastor.
Hey, what's going on? Josh Shapley, Exponential RV, and we're just traveling around to a couple different churches and hanging out. So we're learning a little bit here about your online church experience, and maybe you could tell our viewers if they wanted to be part of this. They're cruising around on YouTube, they find our page, and they say, hey, I want to go to church at NewSpring, but I live in Alaska. What times should they log on to?
Well, it's funny you mentioned times because we're just adding 2 services in 2 weeks' time. October 13th, we're adding a couple services on Tuesdays, 11:45 a.m. and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But we've had for a long time now, about 6 months, 3 services on Sundays, 11:15 a.m., 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're always looking to expand those services, but we're basically just trying to make sure that we're not stepping ahead of ourselves and making sure that we have a great volunteer team, which we do have. And Chris is just
I'm not one of those guys.
Tremendous asset to the team as producer. In fact, honestly, producer role is pretty much a critical role because without the site working, no one's going to hear.
And where should they go? What's the web address?
Yeah, newspring.cc/web service, all one word.
Cool. Thanks a lot. Appreciate your time. All right, where to next?
All right. Well, try to show you guys a little bit of the cube space, the typical office, I guess you could say.
Do you have Dwight running around here anywhere?
No, we don't.
No Dwights or Andys?
No Dwights, we don't. I wish we did. It would keep us, laughing all the time.
Somebody's a fan of the Gamecocks.
Yeah.
Look at this.
We're not going to look at this. We don't like the Gamecocks. Actually, I don't like the Gamecocks.
Because you went to Clemson.
Yes. So let's walk into another.
Go Tigers is what I meant to say.
Go Tigers, absolutely.
That's right.
Yeah, these are basically your typical little
Speaking
office
of the
space.
office.
Yeah.
These are cool how they kind of slide so you got some privacy.
Yeah, but it's like all one big family. Like everybody hangs out. They have what they'll do is I don't know what they call it. I forget. I'm not out here. I have an office back there.
You just wanted to say that on camera that you have a real
office.
office.
Yeah, because I'm so important. But what they do is they stand on their chairs and they'll all pop up and say hey to each other and they'll throw the football around and it's just a fun.
This is a cool environment. All right, so why don't you show us your office?
All right, cool.
Where's your office?
Our office is. Well, my office is back in the executive hallway.
Ooh, executive.
I don't know why they gave it to me.
So does that make you an executive?
I'm favored.
Okay.
I don't know. I guess I could start referring to myself as executive. My title is
I barely refer to myself as
It's our
employee.
break room, by the way. But we'll have lunch. We serve Pepsi here, which is sad. But whatever. I don't like Pepsi. But it's okay. I bring my own drinks sometimes. We should probably be a little quiet. Finance.
Hi.
And then my room or my office is kind of dim. I don't like overhead lighting. I hate overhead lighting.
I had a roommate in college that was the same way.
Yeah.
Turns out he was worshiping the devil. So.
Oh wow. Well, that'd be bad. I would be fired probably. This is another office. And she's our executive pastor's assistant.
Okay.
And then our human resources girl, and then that hallway back there is like what Carrie's office is. And
This is like the Toby.
The Toby.
Toby from The Office.
I'd say yeah, the same. Yeah,
Cool.
She's great. She's not quite as kind, but yes, that hallway we can't go in there really. It's kind of heavy lighted type deal.
Ooh, it's
So
like the
maybe
VIP lounge.
Yeah.
Look at that.
But that's this is our executive hallway. There's not a lot to it. People aren't really all around us because it's Sunday, and Sunday's our day to be kind of out there and interacting with people. It's kind of what we're about. So.
And we had to have a key card to just so you know to come in here. Look at this. So you guys just got the opportunity to go where the people hanging out down there they don't have access. Well, thanks a lot for joining us, and we'll see you at the next stop.
All right.